Definitions continued. 31. Strata Building means A. The buildings shown on a strata plan that are not part of a strata unit, and B. Pipes, wires, cables, chutes, ducts, and other facilities for passage or provision of water, sewage, drainage, gas, oil, electricity, telephone, radio, television, garbage, heating and cooling systems, or other similar services, if they are located I. Within a floor, wall, or ceiling that forms a boundary 1. Between a strata unit and another strata unit 2. Between a strata unit and the common property, or 3. Between a strata unit or common property and another parcel of land, or II. Wholly or partially within a strata lot, if they are capable of being and intended to be used in connection with the enjoyment of another strata unit or the common property, and includes 1. Strata building fixtures 2. Common assets 3. Any buildings shown on the strata plan filed by the Strata Corporation 4. Materials, equipment, and supplies located on or adjacent to the premises intended for use in maintenance, construction, alterations, or repair of the building or private structures on the premises or for building services. 5. Permanently installed outdoor equipment on the common property. 6. Outdoor swimming pool, outdoor hot tub, and attached equipment on the common property. 32. Strata building fixtures means A. Items attached to a strata building, including floor and wall coverings, electrical and plumbing fixtures, if built or installed by the owner-developer as part of the original construction, and B. Refrigerators, stoves, dishwashers, microwaves, dryers, or other items if such items cannot be removed without damage to the strata unit, provided such item was built or installed by the owner-developer as part of the original construction. 33. Strata Corporation means a strata corporation created pursuant to Section 2 of the Strata Property Act of British Columbia. 34. Strata unit means A. Under Section 1 property coverages, a lot shown on a strata plan as described on the declaration page which is occupied by you as a private residence, or B. Under Residential Strata Corporation Policy C8, a lot shown on a strata plan as described on the declaration page which is occupied by you as a private residence, or C. Under Residential Rental Dwelling Rider D1, a lot shown on a strata plan as described on the declaration page which is occupied by your tenant as a private residence. 35. Strata unit fixtures means A. Items attached to a strata building including floor and wall coverings, electrical and plumbing fixtures, unless those items are built or installed by the owner-developer as part of the original construction, or B. Refrigerators, stoves, dishwashers, microwaves, dryers, or other items, unless such item was built or installed by the owner-developer as part of the original construction. 36. Strata unit owner means an owner of a strata unit within a strata corporation. 37. Surface water means water on the surface of the ground where water does not usually accumulate in ordinary watercourses, lakes, or ponds. 38. Tenant means one who rents property from another for dwelling purposes. 39. Terrorism means an ideological motivation, unlawful act or acts, including but not limited to the use of violence or force or threat of violence or force committed by or on behalf of any groups, organizations, or governments for the purpose of influencing any government and or instilling fear in the public or a section of the public. 40. Transportation means loss of damage caused by collision, upset, overturn, derailment, stranding, or sinking of any motor vehicle, attached trailer, or camper unit in which the insured property is being carried. This would also apply to any conveyance of a common carrier. 41. Vacancy means the circumstance where, regardless of the presence of furniture, A. All occupants have moved out with no intention of returning and no new occupant has taken up residence, or B. In the case of newly constructed dwellings, no occupant has yet taken up residence. 42. Water main means a pipe forming part of a water distribution system which conveys consumable water to the dwelling. 43. We, and us mean the BCAA Insurance Corporation. 44. You, and your mean A. Under Section 1 property coverages, the persons named as insured on the declaration page and while living in the same household, his or her spouse, the relatives of either or any person under the age of 21 in their care, or a student who is enrolled in and actually attends a school, college, or university who is dependent upon you for support and maintenance while temporarily residing away from your principal residence stated on the declaration page, or B. Under Residential Strata Corporation Policy C8, the Strata Corporation pursuant to the Strata Property Act of British Columbia. 5.2. Additional definitions applicable to Section 2. The following definitions apply specifically to Section 2, liability coverages. They have the same meaning throughout your policy unless otherwise modified in a rider or endorsement. 1. Bodily injury means bodily injury, sickness or disease or resulting death. 2. Business premises means premises on which a business is conducted, premises rented in whole or in part to others or held for rental. 3. Legal liability means responsibility which courts recognize and enforce between persons who sue one another. 4. Premises is this section means of premises where the persons named are insured on the declaration page, or his or her spouse maintains a residence, including seasonal and other residences, provided such premises are specifically described on the declaration page. This does not include business, property, or farms. Premises also includes A. Premises where you are residing temporarily or which you are using temporarily, as long as you do not own the premises, or B. Premises in British Columbia to be occupied by you as your principal residence from the date you acquire ownership or take possession, but not beyond the earliest of I. 7 consecutive days. II. The date of policy expires or is terminated. III. The date upon which specific liability insurance is arranged for such premises, or C. Individual or family cemetery plots or burial vaults, or D. Vacant land in Canada you own or rent from others, excluding farmland, or E. Land in British Columbia where you or an independent contractor is building one or two family residence, which is to be occupied by you. 5. Property damage means A. Physical damage to or destruction of tangible property, or B. Loss of use of tangible property. 6. You, and your. In this section have the same meaning as in Section 1. In addition, the following persons are insured. A. Any person or organization legally liable for damages caused by a watercraft or animal owned by you, and to which this insurance applies. This does not include anyone using or having custody of the watercraft or animal in the course of any business or without the owner's permission. B. A residence employee while performing duties in connection with the ownership, use or operation of motorized vehicles, trailers, and camper units for which coverage is provided in this policy, or animal-drawn farm implements. C. Your legal representative having temporary custody of the insured premises. If you die while insured by this policy, for legal liability arises out of the insured premises. D. Any person who is insured by this policy at the time of your death and who continues residing in the insured premises. 7. Weekly indemnity means 2/3 of your resident's employee's weekly wage at the date of the accident, but we will not pay more than $100 per week.